the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is
I love
just
that,
for
Nanya.
you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you
Good
gonna
night,
do
everyone.
when
How are you guys
come to
doing?
defend?
Doing good?
Question ask,
That's good.
me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire.
How was y'all's evening?
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
All right, so I wanted to make sure I had that running there for you guys. Not like playing it. Good night, good night, good night, good night. I know I was trying to come live today, but I was extremely tired from the 3 hour live last night. By the way, is my microphone too loud? Is my microphone? Please let me know if my mic is my mic too loud? Someone gave me a comment the other day on the channel that my mic was very loud, and I want to make sure that I have the mic set properly, so I'm not like, what do I love? What did I do? Oh, good gosh. What, O'Neill? What do you... I wanted some rest. I wanted some rest. I love the track. Good night, friends. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the like button, friends. That's exactly how the other people know that we're here. Is the microphone okay? All right. So the microphone is better than last night. It's better than last night. Okay, so Delicia meets up with this guy called King. All right. Let me start off by asking the question. I'm disappointed in the skits today. I barely watched. Sade is leaving Skitland due to behind the scenes issues. Okay, I didn't know that. True to love, thank you for mentioning that to us. So that's interesting. No, it's refreshing after last night live. Okay, it was too low. Thank you very much for highlighting that. Maybe the mic was out of, thank you very much, Shadara. I do try to make the theme song very, very nice and catchy and, lovely. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll make like a music video on the channel and I'll put it on the channel. So I kind of love that. Do you like King? Let's work on that. Do you like King? That's the question. King is now on whatever it is. We don't know if a Burger King. We're not sure what type of king it is. But apparently his name is King. We don't know why his name King. We don't know. We're not quite sure why his name is King. You know what I mean? Yeah. Had a busy day at church. Was interesting. That's good. God is London. I love that. It was too low last night. Thank you very much for that comment. I appreciate that. I always love the comments and because they give me a chance to know what I need to do different. King is King of the general. Let's say King of general. Like the fact that he's not leading with his wallet. Me love that, Russian, that's true. Russian, this is true. Me love the fact that King is not leading with his wallet. That's a very, very good play. King does not want to lead with his wallet. That's true. Russian, watch this. I'm gonna show you something, Russian, because we might say that in a Russian, but them ladies are steering, the ladies them work already, the ladies them different. Do you like the fact that King is not leading with his money? Let me ask that. Let me see how the ladies them respond to that, because a lot of ladies were up on the channel. Let me see how they respond to that. Do you like the fact that he's not leading with his money? Do you like this? Ladies, because I know the work, When I say no, O'Neill, him need to be getting the money. The ladies them need to get the money. That's what it is. Listen to me. I've come to realize exactly how things work here. It's like I don't know how it work. I know exactly how it work. I know it's the money.
Here comes the money.
Yeah.
Here we go. Money talk.
Me know and I love the money thing, but nonetheless, let's jump into it. Him same as a savage. Let's go.
Listen. Let me talk to you real fast. You're such a nice guy. You're so sweet. You're cute. But I am not the girl for you. I am a savage to the utmost. And all this game you're spitting is cute and all that. But you don't gotta do that. Like, I'm gonna run circles around you, my love. You know? So, and you're nice, and I don't wanna do that. So let's just keep it cute and keep it cool. You know?
So she's saying she's a savage. Delicia is saying she is a savage. Is Delicia a savage? There you go. So see the ladies them. Remember, we've always been saying to women, that some of the times why men play around with women is because of this. She's a savage. Shingles need for us. Who that, Sheila? If Sheila doesn't shut up her mouth. You see that? Yeah? I think you see something else in Delicia that people are missing, but I'm gonna leave it right there because I know everybody's gonna disagree. You think you see something? Me? Who see something in Delicia that no one else can see? Nanya, expound, please, Nanya. Trust me, when it comes to this right now, expound. Delicia is influenced by Lauren. Lauren is leading the pack. And so she's fighting right now with Sheila for leadership. Delicia means a work savage and trying to be something that I really don't think she is. She says she's a savage. She says that she is a savage. No, Lauren is trying to Lauren a trainer. Okay, she's been trained. Sheila doesn't know how to act outside. Iman will never take her outside in his real world. Shadara, why are you gone? Where you gone, Shadara? Where you gone? Shadara, where you going? Shadara, where are you going? At least she's honest. That's fair. That is actually very, very fair, Shadara. At least she's honest. That's very, very fair. Let me see in the comment. That's very, very. Delicia is soft but savage. I don't know which part are but she's savage. Delicia says she's a savage. Lauren is a tapeworm. It's actually like a worm. I cannot believe True to Love is saying this. Let's run into it, friends. Let's go.
It's cute.
What? That's cute.
Yeah. Twin.
Twin.
Yeah, I'm a savage too. Great minds think alike. I can see all through your walls. I can see over your walls right now. So you could sit here and restrict me or give this facade that you're this type of person or that type of person, but I see what your soul is. Like I see your heart. Like
You see my soul. You see my heart.
I see
all that.
I see beyond.
Why is Sheila smiling and why is she even here? Is King right that she is not real at the moment? King has said him can see through her walls. King is saying that he can see through her walls. He doesn't believe who she's saying she is. King said she is pretending. Can King realize that she's pretending? Maybe she is a savage when it comes to her grind. Maybe that's what she is, but nobody knows what it is. He sounds like he's from New York. I think he's from New York, Goddess, and he is from New York. Delicia needs to just go with it and leave Iman and Sheila. Leave Iman with Sheila. She probably should. Lauren and Sheila should have been best friends. They both give up the yes ma'am for money. That is true. That is true. Do you guys like how King is coming? Them say them love how King are come. Delicia has a heart and believes in love. Lauren is a player, strictly about the cash. We saw this today. Lauren taking no prisoners. Delicia is thinking about what? Her daughter. And has more morals than those birds. Well, listen, I'm not putting Delicia all above there because she still rolls with these birds. So she doesn't get absolved of it. Just like if I was friends with a bunch of gangsters and something went wrong with me, you would have said, well, O'Neill, no one told you to be over there with those gangsters. You'd have said that. Let's be fair here, friends. Read more in the comments. Shayla's chest has fallen all over the place. Hold on. Hold on. What going on, sir? Wait, I saw it look like say them hold on. I look like a two-piece of shoes. I can't long. Them long, so them look like shoes. I think them look like so them are shoes. Me don't know why them so long. It look like them long. Is it just me? Is it just me or are they looking pretty long? Them look pretty long to me. You know what I mean? And any how the titty long and any how the belly bang, me gone. You know that already, O'Neal gone. Is Shayla's titties looking like two shoes? Them long. When I'm looking right here, so am I out of pocket? What do you mean not know? What do you mean not know, Goddess London? Why not know? Look this. Look there. Those look like basically you have two shoes basically. That look like two shoes. And she's a young girl. You know what I'm being saying? Yeah, not better than the shoes. Okay, Goddess London said to behave. I'm going to behave. Goddess London says I must behave, so I'm going to behave. Let's proceed with the video. I'm going to behave myself.
All the outside, you know. So unless you're telling me no, then I don't really want to hear it, because I'm here to, you know, we both savages. We here to heal each other, right? I've been through some things. You've been through some things, right? You have trust issues. I have some trust.
More than trust issues. I'm so over all the BS with you men, to be honest.
Who's you, man?
Here's to come again with the foolishness. It's like, okay, this is why me and Delicia I don't rock very well with Delicia, because Delicia comes up and comes off as though she is the nicest person in the world, or that she is this sane and morally right and morally sound girl. But then at the end of the day, she does what she's doing with Iman. Let us not forget that the other day you were hidden in an elevator. What are we talking about? And she's still collecting the $15,000. She hasn't left. Oh boy. You know what? Let's move on.
You
never had a king. There's only one king.
I know that's right. Go ahead,
There's
King.
only one king. So I mean, you know, you men and there's in king, two different things. I'm here to show you that.
I hear you, King.
All right.
I hear you.
So.
But listen, I am not the one. I'm telling you, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, she accepts whatever you're offering. She'll have it. You already
know. You want her to submit, you got to take her out survival
Is that
mode.
what's happening?
Yeah. Two savages.
Oh, two savages.
I don't need another savage. I need to be the only savage. Okay.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna have to work on that.
I always feel like I'm watching something I shouldn't be.
What is happening here?
I don't know.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
I guess we're a bunch of
maybe.
savages. I guess it's a savages.
Overinflated prices. Let me read y'all's comment. Let's get into this here, so. Let me see what y'all are saying at this point in time. Delicia is a pretender. Straight clown. This is the reason that Ron didn't want PR there, which makes sense. It's a lot of talk. That's how come she lost Wayne, because of the same thing. You are correct. Girl, please shut up. I don't know why Shayla not stop the talking. We don't know why Shayla is here. Like, we just don't know. Delicia better get with King. He's available. Iman put you in elevators while he's with another person. That's what I'm saying. Listen, ladies, I don't understand it either. Like, you get a man who, at this point, he seems free. Maybe he has a girlfriend. If he does, then he can leave. But this is what I expect of women. When you get a man that looks to be available, you might want to date a man there. I mean, I just don't understand why do women want these other men. So let me ask that question, because maybe King can be her child. Wait, I mean King can be her child? Is a King too small? So Christopher is saying King is too young. Is King too young? Too young for Delicia? Chris is saying that King is too young. That's what King is saying. King too young. Shayla is boring. She is boring. At this point in time, she is boring. Shayla is a joke. Looking so stupid and keep telling her business. And they have figured out her out, by the way. They have figured it out. You gonna get the pum pum for free. For free! Because sometimes you have to get it for free, is what it is. Hey, listen to me, Jeremy. Nobody start, Jeremy. You're gonna make the woman them start boo. Shh, just about to make the woman start boo. Look, Jeremy, look now. Ladies. Oh, come on, please. Yeah, please. Ladies, please. Delicia did the same thing with Iman. She's playing hard to get, knowing she's gonna give in eventually, which is kind of weird. Bilderberg boy, good night. Thank you for the super chat. What did one of the saggy boobs say to the other one? If we don't get support, the people are gonna think we're nuts. I've never heard that one before. That's a good one. That is a good one. That's a good one. I like that Bilderberg boy. I think that's a good one. I've never heard that one. I'm going to have to get that one. That's a good one. That's because King is not dressed up the way that he wants to be. He wants to be dressed up. He wants her to accept him for who he is right now. He is presenting himself right now to Delicia. That's actually pretty good. So y'all think that King is being real right now? I don't think King is being real right now. The King is ripe and ready. Seems like you're ready. Girl, are you ready? Oh. Shayla doesn't know how to act around strong women. The fact that she was talking about Iman earlier to complete strangers shows she's insecure and slow. It does show that. I really want to see where this goes. If I'm wrong about the way I'm seeing Delicia, then I need to check my temperature. What is it that you think Delicia is a nice girl, Nanya? Do you think that Delicia is a different, or let me put it this way, from Lauren? Do you think Delicia is different from Lauren though thing there? She's telling them that she's a savage. She's saying she's a savage. Do y'all believe that she's different? King of Gallus, listen to me. What do you mean? A long time me a old Gallus. Me and the gal never yet in a malaise. Want a 10,000 gal in a me palace. See, that's the thing, you know. King say he will lay down. King. The king. Burger King, basically. You know what kind of king? We're not quite certain. What type of king exactly we're talking about here? We don't know which king. We don't know if basically, you know what I mean? Like, it, you know, we don't know what type of king. You know what I mean? We don't know if it's this king right now. We don't know if other king here. Huh? Which king is this? Is this the king? We want to know if the king. These are the king we're not talking about right now because the only king we know are Burger King. I mean, that's the only king we can think about. Are there any other kings in the house? You know that I'm on live right now. I'm asking a question. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Let me ask you something. Say, are there any other kings in the house? Maybe I need to ask that question. Are there any other kings in the house? That's the question. Are there any other kings in the house right now? Burger King, man. One king we know and a Burger King. We don't know no other king. I think Delicia is putting on a front for her homegirls. You say it's shenanigans. It's a bunch of shenanigans. Lauren is high price. You know what? Listen. Lauren is on a different kind of role right now. Lauren is a whole different type of girl. I feel like Lauren is to another level if you ask me. Lauren is very like over the top as to what she's doing. Let me see what y'all are saying with some of these pieces because I feel like you guys go into so many things. Savage for work and her grind. You don't think she's a relationship savage though, Nanya, but she's taking the $15,000. Doesn't that make her a savage? She is still savage. Nanya, very low vibrational. She's embarrassing. Low vibrational. Delicia is in love with Iman. There you go. I think Delicia will move back to Miami for King and Iman will follow her. That's an interesting piece. Shadar, this is a very interesting piece. But that's if they're going to shoot it like that, though. The only king we know, Miss Commentary, is Burger King. There's no other king right now. Yeah? There is no other king. The question is, does King possess the necessary equipment, artillery? Does King have the right missiles? Iman keep telling Delicia, she is the one he wants to be with. So she's patiently waiting to exhale is what I'm saying. Everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong, and sometimes it's right. I think she's trying, but I don't think that she's quite where Lauren and Carly are. I don't. Well, listen, whether she's there or not, though, the only thing is, I like King, but not the gold diggers. Well, listen, they're telling King that them savage. Avis, where said Davis? Yes, I like that he's not leading with money because a man who got it like that doesn't have to boast about what he has in his pockets. That's very, very good, actually. That's a very cool thing. No, that doesn't make her savage. That makes her amount a fool. He's the one that offered her, so that she doesn't forget. I see. So hold on. She says she's a savage. Is Delicia a savage? Let me ask that again. Me asked it before, but let's ask this again. I feel like we're off on two different pages here. We're on two different pages. We're on two different pages. Talk to me here. Sir. Sometimes it's in the elevator. We remember the elevator scene. Waiting to exhale. For every wind and to exhale. Yeah. Say shoo, 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 baby. Shoo, shoo. Oh. Lauren is a pimp and a catfish bottom dweller who locks up on buried treasure sometimes. Listen, Lauren is like a whole different case. When we talk about Lauren is in a whole different category. To be very, very fair with it, Lauren in a different category now. Lauren and Delicia are not the same type of chicken head. Well, Lauren just more savage. If Delicia is playing hard to get it, is considered savage. She's not quite so. Is that considered savage? She's saying she's savage. I know we have said this, what she said. Giving up the yes ma'am in the elevator, it does not make you a savage. She gave up the yes ma'am in the elevator. Well, has Delicia's stock dropped? Has Delicia's stock dropped since hiding in the elevator? Can we buy any of Delicia's stocks? That's the question. Can we purchase any Delicia stocks? Can we purchase any Delicia stocks? Iman is not going to choose between them because he likes what Shayla does and he's with Delicia for the image. So he sees her. With her, she is not a freak like Shayla. Lauren is only a cup of tea. She's not my cup of tea. It's a cup of my tea. You won't take me off your list and nobody come put me. Squallow, listen to me. It's over. Lauren is not my cup of tea. You understand? She big bodied, yes. You understand? And we don't mind that, but she's not on his cup of tea. Let me just make that unequivocally clear. She is not on his cup of tea. Yes, it is dropping. That was embarrassing. Is our stock gone down? That's the question. Is our stock down? When I say yeah, Delicia is one of those single women with a boo. With a boo woman. Okay. They are single, but they really aren't. Okay. So they're single, but they really aren't. Is what with a boo. In other words, one of those single women with a boo. I see what you're saying. Them single, but they're not all that single, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, Lauren is no different than Wayne. Wayne is out there. Wayne is out there pimping his men friends to give women monthly stipends. Listen to me. I think you guys are correct. You know, funny enough, O'Neill, you are deliberately not wanting to understand what we're saying to you. I'm not, Nanya. I'm trying to make sure I understand what you're saying to me. That's actually what I'm doing. So when I say she's not savage, are Wayne and Lauren the same? That's a good question. Are they the same? Because that feel to me like maybe Wayne want a woman like Lauren. Sheila will never meet Iman's kids. She's for the inside and not for the outside. That is true. Believe that, Vanida. Believe that. She's not going to meet the kids them. None of them are misunderstanding. Good night, Angela Atkinson. Y'all women fronting on here. You don't want to go on a date to Cheesecake Factory, but y'all are happy he's not leading with his wallet. Yeah, right. Not tell Mr. Christopher Ketch. This is a good scene. This is a very, very good scene. This is a good scene. Let me ask y'all this. Would you go on a first date to a coffee shop? Let me ask y'all that. Because what Christopher is saying is that the women them saying, you know, them like that the guy is not leading with money, but he's calling out the mere fact that a lot of women don't want first dates to be anything outside of a fancy restaurant. Wayne leads with his money and Lauren leads you away from your money. That is that, you know, hey, you know what? I think you're pretty much correct on that one, Shadar. Coffee date. Will you go on a coffee date? A first date's a coffee date. Could you go on a coffee date? If a man starts to pay large sums of monetary to a woman, he is or he is not paying for something in return. It can be her quality time, intimacy, public preference such as dates, events, etc. Catch 22. Okay? Never understand what is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory either. To be honest with you, Roshan, I don't know what's wrong with it either. I feel like Cheesecake Factory is a good place, but you know, some women I believe them love the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why. Lauren and Wayne are two peas in a pod. They're two peas in a pot that boil together. They come from the same pod. Misreading that. Yes, I would go on a coffee date on a first date. You see, Nanya, see, I'm hoping that y'all can spread this to the masses because the young girls them now do not want to do it. They don't want to do it. All ladies gonna say no. You know, Malcolm, we don't leave the woman them alone, but the woman them gonna say that. Yes, and I have. Joy says, Malcolm, in case you don't know, Joy says she has been on that type of date. Petite says yes. Sea Breezy said yes. So don't worry yourself. A lot of people have been saying yes. The women are coming out in defense. Yes. If you're trying to make good intentions. There you go. There you go. So they're saying yes, but I don't drink coffee. So I mean, you could get something else, Gwen. Come on, you could get something that's not coffee. Maybe some orange juice or something. We're just thinking, do you go on coffee dates? Because a lot of women now are saying them don't like the coffee date. Yes, I like a small. Let's say I love small dinner or coffee or a coffee shop to talk. You see. I like this, but this is not where our masses are. But I really and truly love this. I really and truly love this. I really and truly love this. Yes, Charmin, I'm gonna take a look at that for us. I love this. More people know about Iman and Delicia through their friend groups. PR and Tamir are the only ones who don't know anything. Interesting. But most of y'all saying on like that. There's nothing wrong with going on a first date to a coffee shop. That's good. People are saying they've done it already. Okay, that's fit. You know what, ladies? Yes, O'Neill, I would love a coffee date. You know what? Hey, you know what? I ain't going. Hey, you know what? I'm a clap to that. Thank you very much for putting that out. Thank you very much for putting that out there. Y'all can get a cup of tea. I like what y'all are saying, but them stop doing it this way right now. A lot of ladies have stopped doing dates this way. Right now, them doing it a different way right now. It's more like, it's like if you don't bring them to some expensive restaurant, you're not really, you're not showing love, and that's kind of leading with money, if you ask me. But hey, Shami want me to get to this particular skit. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get into this skit to give some context about Shayla and her foolishness talking to Iman. This was Shayla talking to Iman, which I guess we can take a kind of take a look at this skit because I think we have some value in this skit.
Oh, such a good day. Nobody cares about that. To your kids and to me too. Thank you, babe. I try. That's what you love about me. Every day does feel like a vacation, right? With you.
Every day she's on a vacation. Is Shayla doing this deliberately? Is Shayla? I saw this. Is Shayla doing this deliberately? That's my question. Is she doing this deliberately? Deliberately. You know, the big old fluffy slippers. Shayla doing too much right now. She's just showing up. Is she doing this deliberately? You know, the big fluffy slippers that she have on. Because I know y'all saw the big old fluffy slippers. Let me look for the fluffy slippers. There are the big fluffy slippers them with God. I just can't. I don't know. I know why women wear this. I feel like women wear these fluffy slippers. Sometimes a woman love these fluffy slippers, Something tells me that women love the fluffy slippers. I have an inkling, I have a feeling that women really do love the big fluffy slippers. I gotta ask a question in the chat. Why do women love the big fluffy the big fluffy slippers, the big fluffy slippers, those big old slippers that they on Sheila foot? Why do women love those slippers? I want to know the answer to that. I notice women always wearing them, always wearing these fluffy slippers. I apologize, friends. For some reason, the screen won't stay straight. Why do women love these the slippers right here? You know what I'm talking about, her. That slipper. More on to the answer to that. Why do you love the fluffy slippers? Sheila is a bust down. It's so sorry that said she's a bust down. It's the big fluffy slippers. You don't love them anymore, goddess? Don't tell me so you're not goddess. O'Neill, I used to love them, but not anymore. Not anymore? What? Shayla hasn't thought about Kai all week. This is Shayla from high school, the same girl. And that's what I was talking about yesterday. That's why I said, listen to me. Look, the trauma thing has to come out of the way. I love the theory, but the trauma thing, me no know. Me just can't. Why? Me no know. Me just can't go with it. Very comfortable. So most of y'all are saying, love them. They're comfortable. Very comfortable and warm. Okay, all right, fair enough. I'm the yes, ma'am. So I think yesterday we were talking last night, and y'all were talking about the yes, ma'am. And I think the question now is this: will Delicia turn up the yes? Let me put in the quotations. Yes, ma'am. I think that's how you spell that. That is the question. Can Delicia turn up the yes, ma'am? That's why I kept asking Auntie Riri last night. Can you turn up the yes, ma'am? Is that something you can turn up? Can they turn up the yes, ma'am? That's a question. Let me actually go. Let me take with Sheila off the phone so she can explain what was going on. Because I think Sheila explains it to them. Give me one moment. Let me get her off the phone and I'll get you. I'll get you the action so she talks to them about the yes, ma'am. Let me go to the part. That was the scene for what you're talking about, Shamin. So that's the question. Can you let me see on the comments now. Let me read on the thing now. Do we get to see Sheila call Kai to say goodnight? She's not. She's not calling Kai to say goodnight. That is over with. I don't think Delicia realizes how well Sheila is putting it down. Well, no, she realized that now based on what you're saying, Petite. If it's in your spirit, you can turn it up. Can you turn it up? That's the question people asking. Can you turn on the action? She knows she ain't the only woman with the yes ma'am power. Tam Bam says she's not the only woman with the yes ma'am power. Kai called Anthony and Amber ma'am this morning in the morning skit. That's cute. That is true. That's exactly it, Shadar. She wants to be somebody special so badly that she doesn't know how, and she's classless and she's low frequency. She is her frequency low, yes, to be honest. Delicia don't know how to work it like Shayla does. So that's the question. That's why I'm asking y'all. Can you turn it up in the bed? Can you improve? She got the works, sis. She has the works. Yes. But not sure that she will. Can you turn it up? That's the question. You see, what I said yesterday was what I said. The thing with men is that you get what you get. If it's 4, you have 4. If it's size 5, you have 5. If it's 6, it's 6. Whatever the size, that is all that you have. You don't have no more. So no matter what the lady is asking and what she's saying, whatever size you have, that is the size you have. Unless you're going to get a DDL. But the thing with the ladies, them no more know, yeah, so she can learn. But what about the dryness? Bending over is all that she can do. That is correct. Any woman can, but what about the dryness? What about the dryness? What about the dryness? See, when you come back with this again, and we're talking about the yes ma'am now, because apparently the yes ma'am has something right now. Delicia now realize. So I'm wanting to know if Delicia can improve. Can she improve? Why is Lauren taking everything so personal? She's just emotional vested in the triangle as Delicia. She is very much invested. That's right. You can get a DDL. The only way you can change the size you have is a DDL, and I don't know how far it can. You know what? I got a question. Hold on. Now y'all me have to ask a question. Sports, you make me right now. You make me have to hold on. Sports Cans TV. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. In fact, you make me have to go check a question out now. Can a man get any size DDL he wishes? It doesn't show it to us. All right, hold on. I'm trying to see exactly if I can find something. Hold on. How much more length can a male get from a DDL surgery? That's actually a very good question. I've never checked that out. Give me 1 moment. So it costs basically then. So in other words, no judgment. Hold on, we're trying to see exactly buried and hidden. We're trying to see if you can, how much you can go up, how much you can get. Give me one moment, ladies. I'm trying to see exactly if we can have context in the argument, because I have to have context to this argument. This argument needs context. Can add some length, but gains are usually modest and come with trade-offs. Typically, flaccid length is 1 to 2 inches, about whatever it is. Typical erect, 0 to 1. So you can really add little to no change. Why the difference? The surgery releases the ligament and the tethers part of the inside of the body. This makes more of the internal shaft visible when flaccid. It doesn't create new tissue, so it are limited. So let me ask, what is the most? What is the most? What is the most that you can gain from the surgery? Hold on, friends. I'm gonna come back to y'all. I'm coming back to y'all. I want to make sure I have context for the meals then. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So like I said, now let's speak. So I'm not now out of context. Cause I love being context. The short answer: your absolute upper and end gains from whatever it is around 2 inches, and about 1 when, okay, that's the best case. Carefully selected patients who does everything. So about up to 2 inches. So okay. So as a man, so let's go back now to the topic. As a man, let's say you did the surgery and you had a size, me no know, you had a size 2. You can go up 2 more sizes. So if you had 2 plus 2 equals to 4. That's all you have. So that's the only thing I can get, basically. So no, we know this as men. You can't go any further. So now the question was, as a woman, can you, I've always wanted to know that, can you make it better? Are there things that you can do to make it better? If a woman has never experienced true intimacy, then she will not know how to get there. She has to have a man who can take her there. Okay. She got a 100 grand car and 15,000 per month. Yes, ma'am. That is correct. That is what our yes, ma'am has been doing. Yes, Carlin, when Shayla use her yes, ma'am, she has to beg for money. She have to beg after the yes, ma'am. So what y'all are saying is that not enough. Okay. Winky dinky. So I'm trying to find out if y'all can, if there's way to improve. It is painful. It is a bit of biology class, because we don't know though. Sports cons TV, we don't know. That's why I always ask the questions. I don't really know the answer, so I try to go in and get some context and see what's going on, you know? Ask 2-time Terry on the skits. So then they have miscalculated with Terry. You can't really go up that much, really, to be very, very fair. You can't really do too much. That's what's going on. No matter what's going on, you can't really do too much. All of this, you know, what you can do and what you can't do. Where's a check on the yes, ma'am? Them the business of the yes, ma'am. That them I say, you have the yes, ma'am, and blah, 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 blah. Oh boy. Anyways, there is a new skit, so let's run to it. Let's run to the new skit. Let's try jumping at the new skit. Let's try see if there's something new. There's a new skit, so let me jump into it. The essential, hey, I'm glad y'all are putting some context to this so we can understand it. I've always wondered that if, you know, women can change whatever it is, but no, y'all are saying kind of no. The answer to it is really no, to be very fair. That's what I think y'all are saying. All right, so let me put up the new one. Let's get the new one rolling. Come on, let's run into this. This is what we got. This is what we got. This is what we got right here. This is what we got. Give me one moment. Let me just make sure it is ready for y'all. Let me fit it on the screen so y'all can see it. Bear with me here, folks. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see it. Shayla is talking about a bunch of nonsense. We don't know why she's talking and why she's involved in all of this, but hey, I guess she is. Let's go. Let's go.
You together. Wait a minute.
Okay, y'all are cute. Y'all are
Wait,
real
I'm gonna take a picture for y'all. I'm gonna take a picture. Turn around, Delicia. Say cheese. No, for real, take a
doing
picture.
too much.
You know we look good together.
I think
You know we look good together.
Take a picture.
Y'all look cute. Y'all look cute together. Y'all
Oh my
compliment each
God.
other.
3. Aww.
Okay then.
Y'all really do look good together.
So Delicia is taking like a photo right now. I think Shayla, will this photo be a problem? Will this, Roshan, I've got it up for you. Will this photo be a problem? Will this picture be a problem? Rico DIY, good night. How are you? Will this photo be a problem? Will this picture be a problem? She is whack, trust me. Only knows that Shayla whack long time. Misty, you know, say Shayla different. She lose a couple screws up, up in at the top. She lose a couple screws up in the top. Shayla gonna run her mouth when she goes home and shows Iman, because that's what's gonna happen. Iman will get jealous. That's where I'm going to rush on. I'm wondering if this is going to shape Iman up. That's what I wonder about this whole thing with King. But anyways, you know what? Let's run it.
This is like the ideal couple.
That sounds like an ice
Right.
cream.
And King,
The
let me tell you,
ideal couple.
Delicia is actually a great woman. I don't care what she told you. She has a wonderful heart. She's a good person. She's a wonderful mom. She take care of her business. You're not gonna meet a woman like that.
Here,
Is that right?
Yeah.
here, you heard her.
Exactly. I've been knowing her since middle school. I took her
So
crush.
explain like
You took
give-
her
Don't
crush.
take your crush. Well, wait. Was he your crush or was he my crush?
He was clearly your crush, but he was my man.
All right, hold up. So last night we were speaking with Auntie Riri. Now we know, this is why I don't believe there was any trauma back in school. Listen to how Shayla talks. Do you believe that Shayla had any trauma back in middle school? That's the question. It seems like this girl was pretty much sheltered. But don't worry, I'm waiting. Does it feel to you like she had any traumas at all? Look how, okay. What I'm gonna say is, look, cause again, I'm just using what they give me in the skits to form an opinion. I'm not always right, but I'm forming an opinion. This doesn't look to me like Shayla has any trauma at all. Me not see it. I don't see it. I'm gonna play it again so y'all can. I just don't see. Listen to how she speaks and look how she's laughing about it. Somebody who traumatized by something like that would not be smiling about it. They would not be smiling about it. They would not. They wouldn't be talking about it like this. But nonetheless, let's go.
Good person. She's a wonderful mom. She take care of her business. You're not gonna meet a woman like that.
Here,
Is that right?
Yeah.
here, you heard her.
Exactly. I've been knowing her since middle school. I took her
So
crush.
explain like
You took
give-
her
Don't
crush.
take your crush. Well, wait. Was he your crush or was he my crush?
He was clearly your crush, but he was my man.
Oh well, I had him. She came
No,
into
you
my
tried.
life as an adult, and she did me so right. Like honestly, you need good people in your life. You need a good woman. I see a man like you. You can get any woman you want. You're not gonna meet a woman like this one.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she really is.
Strong
that.
words. Strong words.
Because what I seen you, things changed.
What changed?
Everything.
You better lock her down immediately.
Lock me down?
So you're listening to Shayla in this. I hope y'all are watching and listening to Shayla in this. You know, all of that stuff. That's why I said yesterday that no, what I see is what I'm getting from Shayla is what she is. I'm not even gonna try to see whatever else it is because I'm not getting anything different. I'm getting the same person. Lauren Mann is a straight lame. This should be the last episode. Shayla has been handing that box out since math class. Exactly. No one realize a long time she I know. Look. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. It's a 304 bragging. Listen to me. Thank you very much. She's bragging. This is why we call her fast. This is why we call her a 304. This is why. I said there are these girls that, okay, and you think that, do you think she's using laughter? Okay, you know what? Challenge me. Sportscon TV, challenge me. Do you think that Shayla is using laughter to cover up trauma right now in middle school? See, guys, listen. Me love when you not give me the take, them, but you not have to come defend the take with some amount of evidence. You know more imperial fact. That's why I only research things. That's why I research things. That's why I research things. I don't know. Listen. I'm still trying to look to find exactly where. I just think that this is what she is. Shayla was a tutor grade. Tutor was in tutor grade school. Exactly. Shayla caused drama back then. She was a man thief back then, and she's still a man thief now. It's just what the little girl does, and no one checks her. Always wants what others have. That's what it is. She's bragging about this as an adult. What are we talking about here? Shayla is not because she wouldn't have brought it up. Delicia is embarrassed. The person who embarrassed about this is Delicia. Shayla got hit by the short bus. She was supposed to get as a child. Exactly. I don't see it. I know sometimes people have like them look at things, and that's true. They do have them look at things, but I'm finding more and more evidence contrary of whatever that particular point is. Because this is more evidence that nothing like that is going on. Delicia will definitely come for Iman more than she has as of now. Shayla just put her foot in her mouth by saying she took Delicia's but ooh. Interesting. Will this incident make Delicia step up her game? So what you're saying is that Delicia, because she doesn't want to lose to Shayla, will step up her game. That makes sense. No, she's not using laughter to cover up her trauma. There's no trauma. We're reaching. Layla, I believe we're reaching in this one. I think we're reaching. I think what you get is just a girl who she is just over sexualized. And you do have these girls in the populace. Only you know him to have a couple of them. Did I just say that out loud? Wait, listen to me. You just have some girls who have some weird fantasies. And sometimes you have to run a battery. Y'all can scream trauma all y'all want. The point of the matter is this. But nothing wrong doing it. Listen, I accept the point of views, them. Because the point of views are there and they are valid. I just don't think they apply to a Shayla. Me accept the point of view, but I just don't think it applies to a Shayla because, again, as you are seeing, like I said before, I have seen a couple batteries before. Listen to me, I'm not going to say if I'm deaf on a couple batteries or not. You have to run a Duracell. Run a Duracell. No, I don't know as to whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just I'm just saying. Look, the common thread in those scenarios when I was younger was just that the girls was just promiscuous. They like the promiscuity, and that's kind of what I was saying yesterday. On the big life, when I said, listen to me, some girls just promiscuous. They are just promiscuous. They just love the attention. to be the center of attention. They're gonna use them body to be the center of attention. Some girls are like that. Just like how some men are like that too. Where they might hype. Men don't do it the same way. Men do it a little different. I went to school with some of the biggest 3 or 4s known to man. There's a reason Iman is in love with Shayla's Coco. High mileage and the box will break you. Yes. I'm just saying, where are people when Duracell batteries? Look, I have been going back into ever since my discussion with Auntie Riri and the Auntie Reviews, I'm trying to go back into my memory box to try to remember a girl like Shayla. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of examples of the Shayla girl. You do have girls, mark you, that you could put on that list of being trouble, but you have other girls who all them I think about is just them love the foolishness. I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging about anything. I hope nothing, only like whatever it is. Eh? Me not do nothing Rico DIY. All me I say is that you have girls who love the battery. Them love the battery, them fast. So that's what the thing. That's what the deal. They have always existed in school. I think the argument they were making, Dubstar, was that these girls are always have some level of trauma. Well, maybe them get touched or something. I'm saying not necessarily. I don't know. Them just, I don't know. They want to be seen. You know what I mean? Them just want to be seen. It's just what it is,
Lock you down.
I just met this man earlier today.
Throw away the keys.
Just met.
We throwing away the keys.
I'm just saying.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, lock her down like like I locked her down.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Say something.
Yeah,
She wants, she get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Listen, if you want your woman to submit, you got to take her off survival mode.
That's right.
I love that.
I
Yeah.
like how you talk.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you,
You got the proof in the pudding right here, baby.
Lawrence man is a simp. I'm sorry to say, but Lawrence man is an actual simp. Me no know. Lawrence man is a simp. I'm sorry. Listen. No. I understand that you want to take care of a woman, but it just sounds like all you're talking about is money, and Lauren has other women. Lauren has other men. Lawrence man is a simp. Nobody can tell me she's not a simp. If you think about it, give me a comment right here, sir. They've always existed, Dubstar. I'm glad that you brought that up because people make it look like these girls don't just exist. If you think about it, Angelina has always made Shayla feel like a princess, an extra special, so Shayla may believe that no man should ever turn her down. Exactly. Once them fast, you know you can't wife them. Exactly, and Jeremy know this. Duracell battery. Take on my phone battery. When I can take on my battery on my phone. Can I open this phone? Can I open the phone battery? I can't open my phone battery. Listen to me. Listen to me. Men know them get fit. Once them fast, you know you can't wife them. It's not all women. But you just have some girls who just fast. No care you tell them to stop being so fast, them still love it.
Right out of survival mode. Y'all talking about being savages. Over here, get some of this.
I noticed that you're a lot happier, bro. Ever since you've been with her, you've been a lot
I ain't
happier.
gonna lie, she bright.
You're welcome.
No, she talks so good about you.
do.
Like, she talks so highly of you.
Yeah.
You'll be a lot happier.
You see, King, you
I
about to
am,
have this energy. You about to
I
have this
noticed that,
energy.
yeah. I can feel it.
Your head is shining real good, dog.
Once she believe in me, it's over.
She gonna believe in you.
That's gonna take a while for me to believe it.
Clearly, I love it here. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. This is perfect.
What are you grateful? Like, why are you so grateful for him?
Hello, have you seen me? He has me put together, kept, everything. You take really
You
good
don't
care of
see
me.
how
Thank
we
you, baby.
compliment each other?
No, they don't compliment each other. All it really and truly is about money. So don't bother with that. Okay, so this is a skit in a nutshell. All right, so I love this because I feel like now we have more context into Shayla. There's no guessing. There is no more guessing about Shayla. There is no more guessing. Is it safe? Is it safe at this point? Is it safe at this point to conclude that Shayla is just fast. And I know we could play it many different ways. I know, I understand. There's always room for us to open this back up again. But at this moment, based on the evidence, the empirical evidence that we have, this is all we have. Mommy, Lauren is the kind of man, Lauren was the kind of man that gets so she can get their money. And I don't think that Lauren gives it up as much as people think the other gold diggers would. I don't think she does in Nani. I don't believe so. But you might. Lauren is telling this brother what he wants to hear. She'll be emptying his pockets later. She's crooked. Lauren is a scammer. Lauren is a scammer. Lauren is gonna be a problem for Wayne, and he doesn't know it. I hope him not take her on. Shayla Squared gonna be has had to be groomed to excel in something. And that's what has been telling on her. Look, I think we can conclude this. She loves this. The dude is a simp and delusional as well. He's a simp. A hardball simp. Lauren dude is a super panda bear. Kung Fu Panda. Faster than Shayla. Shayla and Fraser Price. Extremely fast. We can conclude this. I'm not mad at Lauren. At least she's let these men know what she's about. And they still want her anyway, so you can't hate Lauren at all. I don't hate Lauren at all for that because she's very upfront. If these men want to overprice her, then they can do that. I won't, but they can do it. Shayla is a 304. People were trying to say she's not, and the deal is just this. Like there's nothing else to go with it. Shayla is a flash. She quick. She as quick as they come. I don't think there's anything else for me to. No. Listen. I cannot. I cannot say anything else. After listening to Shayla talk about the man a while ago and her and Delicia, whatever it is, ain't no way we can talk about anything else after that. She's fast with some borderline traits sprinkled in, for sure. Shayla is gaslighting a lot of men. Shayla gives her body fast, but her mind is slower than slow. I just don't. Hey, listen to me, man. I don't know. Shayla was a trick early on. Exactly. It's just one of those girls that just gave it up. You just have those girls that they don't really, to them like the attention it gives when them give up them body. That was kind of the point I was trying to make. She gives me those girls that try to give up them body because of what they think it will do. And it does do something because men are going to come into that. Duracell battery is going to be run. Lauren is an escort. Vanswell, may I agree with you, no? May I agree with you? This is very, very interesting. Is Lauren an escort? That's very interesting. She did say she have 3 jobs. I'm thinking now the 3 jobs that Lauren have is 3 man. Lauren's 3 jobs equals to 3 men. Honestly, Lauren's 3 jobs equals to 3 men. This is what has been going on in Lauren's life. Vanswell says she's an escort, and Vanswell, me have to rock with what you're saying right here. So Vanswell, I think we agree. We agree. These are all these. This is high level. High level. Escort. Lauren knows the type of men to pick. She knows which men will give her money for the least reward. It's an escort, whether she's rubbing him ego or whatever else it is. Agreed, Nanya. Shayla enjoyed putting people down. That's her nature. It's out of pocket. No pum pum discipline for the girl for girls like Sheila. I'm not disciplined. Now that are the thing. Nobody not discipline them, man. Listen to me. Donna, you know what is going on, Donna. No one has disciplined them, no matter how much you're bringing the rod of correction. No matter how much you're bringing the rod of correction, Donna. Them now not disciplined, you know. Them now not disciplined. Not a discipline, not a discipline. Them a girl I nowadays not know what they meaning. Not a discipline, me say not a discipline. Them a girl I nowadays not know what they meaning. Them a girl, she named the Sheila. Sheila girl, she want the wheeler. Want the Sheila same thing, so she want the thing, piffling thing, biggie thing. Not a discipline, not a no pum pum discipline. No tariffs on the pum pum at all. It's a free market pum pum economy. Free market pum pum economy. She's trying to get the other girls involved. She is trying to get the girls involved. Shayla is the type that the whole class knows her very well. Yes. That's who me think she is. The African guy, them getting them out. They have eaten out the African men's budget. That's what it is. Sheila says she want to fling up the thing. Which thing? The pum pum king? How what she want? She want the ring ding. Says she want Iman to put on the ring. Not a discipline, me say not a discipline. Them a girl nowadays not know what they meaning. Not a discipline. Leila, what you say, Leila? Lauren has a type. She knows them. You know, stubby, lack confidence, willing to give her money. Lauren does have a type. I think you are correct, Miss Grant. She does have a type. She knows what she's looking So them say King is looking back at Sheila like, wait, who is she again? I want to know who she is. Sheila's pum pum more miles on her car. That is true. A lot of mileage. A lot of mileage. A lot of mileage. When we talk about Sheila, we're talking about a high mileage car. The guy want to know who is Sheila. Give them the general degree voice, eh? It's pimpity pum all night long. She want the pianist to play her favorite song. Pimpity pum all night long. She want the pianist to play her favorite song. I said she want the pianist. That's what it is. It's more miles than a Lada. And if you guys don't know what a Lada is, Ladas are very old cars, like old Jamaican cars. I think they are from Lada car. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Ladas. They are old. Shayla Pum Pum have more mileage than this. She have more mileage than this. And these cars are extremely old. More mileage. More mileage than a Lada. Y'all are really so bad. More mileage than a Lada. That's what I'm saying right now. She have more mileage than a Lada. Y'all are really so bad. She have more mileage than a Lada. If y'all don't know what a Lada is, friends, here's the Lada. The big old Lada. Old Lada. Nothing like a good old Lada. These are cars from the 1970s. These cars have been old. Them have so much mileage. These cars have so much mileage that the meter is not working. This is what Sheila is. A ladder. You sure about that, Nanya? I don't see one. It's the same skit, Nanya. It's the same skit. Nanya is saying that there's a new skit. I can check on it for you, but I think that there's no new skit so far. I'll check. Let me check. Let me double check it for you. I'll double check it. Let me know the new skit. Yeah, the only new skit is the Brock skit. That means that we have signed off for tonight. Well, at least now I think we've come to a conclusion with the Sheila character. I love the discussion that myself and myself, Auntie Riri, and Deontay Reviews had. It was a good discussion. By the way, I want to thank y'all very much for really and truly coming to the live. I would like. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. And by the way, that format will be repeated because it will be me and the moderators sometime this week. You're going to get the date, and that's going to be our regular date as to when we go live, myself and the moderators on the channel. Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's time to go get some sleep. We want to start the week feeling strong and feeling energized so that we can watch skits, but we can also work on your own little thing in your own secret private time. If I can leave anything at all with you, just remember, keep loving in your heart at all times. Keep proceeding with love no matter what. You understand? And just hope for the best and pray for the best. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go out. I'm going to take us out.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.